afternoon, and everybody. Today we are going to start the fourth of our series of talks on meditation. And you recall that last time we spoke of the things that you could do to help or to encourage your awareness, sati, your mindfulness, to become more expansive. We said that the idea is to start with one object, the in and out movement of your breath, and then gradually to become increasingly aware of other things, other experiences. And the second thing we talked about was selecting some activity in your daily life, an ordinary activity, washing the dishes, going to the toilet, putting off or taking on your clothes, to select such an activity and at least to try to do that particular thing as mindfully as you can. Today what I'd like to talk about is not so much on how to expand your awareness by doing something in particular, but to both expand and integrate your awareness into yourself by developing a particular type of attitude or outlook, a particular way of meditating, a particular way of thinking about meditation. Now, as in all worthwhile activities, there are some ways of doing the practice that are not very helpful. And I would have to tell you, after many years of practicing meditation with others, and teaching others meditation, I'll have to tell you that I've often had the experience of meeting people who have been meditating sometimes for years, and either they don't seem to be any different from what they were before, or sometimes they're different but they're more negative, or sometimes even that they seem to have developed some genuine personality problems. And the interesting thing is that there are many different techniques of meditation. Even within one particular school of Dharma, say the Theravadan tradition, even within the Theravadan tradition, there are many different techniques of practicing meditation. In fact, I think it might be true to say that everybody who teaches meditation has their own particular slant, their own particular technique. And what I've noticed is when I meet people who seem to have genuinely benefited from their practice, they seem to come from all the different, or they seem to have practiced all the different techniques. Some Goenka people are fantastic, and some Mahasi Sayadaw students are really going very well, or some insight meditation students that seem to have benefited a great deal, or students of this particular Sayadaw or that particular Achan, and the obverse is true. When I look at people who don't seem to have either been changed by their meditation practice, or that they don't really seem to have benefited from their meditation practice, I notice they're in all particular techniques, some more than others. And this makes me think that, in actual fact, it's not the technique so much that is important, but the attitude, the outlook that you bring to it, how you do it. Not so much what you do, but how you do it. How do you do meditation? Not the technique, but what attitude do you bring to meditation that will make it something really beautiful and good for your life, a real benediction. My feeling is that there are three things. If you have these three things, if you welcome these three things into your practice, if you integrate these three things or take these three things into account as you meditate, your practice will be successful. It will transform you in ways that are really beneficial. And what are those three things? Piety, samatha, and dhammika. Piety, joy, a joyful outlook, a joyful attitude. Samatha, balance. And dhammika, naturalness. And it is these three things I'd like to talk about today. When you are sitting practicing meditation, and when you are trying to practice meditation integrating some meditation practice into your daily life, like washing the dishes mindfully, going to the toilet mindfully, cleaning your shoes mindfully, vacuuming the floor mindfully, and even when you are not meditating at all, consider the importance of these three things: joy, balance, naturalness. Why is joy important? You will have noticed by now that developing regularity of practice, sitting every day and sitting for the full time, at least in the beginning, is a challenge. You can think of numerous excuses, either to cancel your meditation sitting for today or to start it but to finish it early. We can think of a reason why not to do it tomorrow, and so on. But there comes a time when you go beyond the meditation for duty stage and you get to the stage where you're meditating because it's so good for you. You enjoy it. Enjoy. It is a joy. It gives you joy. When you've got to that stage, you don't have to make an effort anymore. You do it because you like it. So in actual fact, joy or happiness, felicity, is actually very important in meditation. Once you've got to the joy stage, the battle is won. And joy has all sorts of benefits, quite apart from being intrinsically valuable in itself. Now, not everybody seems to be like that. I meet meditators, indeed, I often meet meditators who seem to have become stern, unsmiling, rigid. They don't look happy. They look very, very serious. They never smile. One reason is because they've got it all wrong and they think that to be serious you've got to look serious. And another reason is that perhaps the meditation is actually not genuinely bringing about a change.